No need to blush.
Well then, what happened to your swagger? Lost for words?
Sexy maid talking to him.
You...
Surely you wouldn't dream of disappointing Adeland.
Oh, you wouldn't dare.
All right, then. I'll take you up on the offer. Adeland, one more set of cutlery, please, if you'd be so kind.
Man, Razor with his teacher and Kaio with Adeland.
The monsters are gone for now, right? Get back inside! It's too dangerous out here! I know it's dangerous. It's why I came out.
Oh, he's got a screw loose.
Same. Huh? What is this?
This is
Can you spare
stupidity.
some equipment for us? I've never been in a battle before, but I'm young and I can
Young.
hold a weapon. That's gotta count for something.
And I used to fight in the pilgrimage.
Delusional.
Man, admittedly, I never made it very far. But if you hand me a spear, I think the old muscle memory will kick in.
There are others willing to join us as well. I persuaded them to fight. We can't let the blood spilled by our warrior brethren be in vain. We can't watch on as our heroes lose heart. And we can't let them fight alone.
Yeah, old people
We don't have
unite.
much equipment left.
Throw your dentures at the monsters. It will surely slow them down.
Okay, take these.
Yeah, that cake will definitely be useful.
With a few extra fighters, we should just about be able to hold our own.
Never underestimate the
advance,
power of the dentures, sonny
That's better than
boy.
being stuck here. Everyone who's fighting?
You
prepare to follow my orders
underestimate
to the
my
letter.
power.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Take our hot air balloon. You can use it to get to the stadium.
Rice Farmer
No need.
11234
You'll
says
have
not
other
even
people
at
to
that
save.
part yet.
We're taking up arms so that you can focus on more important things. You're the heroes, after all.
Yes.
Rice Farmer 11234 says, ah yes, the death of NPCs we don't care about.
You do not know the power of the walker.
Okay, well, try going that way. That's the route we came from, and there weren't too many monsters. We unite as one,
Baptized by the Turnfire.
bearing an ancient blessing, knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame. For Nightland!
Oh, she's gone Super Saiyan mode.
I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
Well, we still did it somehow, even without our main DPS. That much defense alone Noelle has, I think they wouldn't be able to kill her like that. That much defense is going to reduce how much damage she takes. What on earth? That's odd. Alright, I'm here. I think I'm gonna do some streaming of some more of the Baldur's Gate. Let me make sure. Yeah, looks like my mic and camera. Okay. Yeah, let me play, because this is pretty
and
interesting.
he's been working on it for 20 years. I didn't work on it for 20 years. To me, it was something I needed for Linux. And Linux is my child.
So that's like having a second child so that you could enhance your first child.
I worry about your children.
With spare parts, maybe.
Then why did you have 3, Linus?
Literally, I never wanted to do source control management. I felt it was almost as boring as databases. I never wanted to do databases.
Okay.
I mean, in the same way,
yes.
I don't think you ever really wanted to make an operating system, though, did you?
No, operating systems are really interesting. All my computing life, I've done things close to hardware. I'm not a hardware person per se, but I love exploring the interface between software and hardware. And I mean, when I started, that's the only way you could do things. I mean, you got a home PC in 81 or whatever it was, my first one. And there were no abstraction layers.
Right.
If you wrote anything, you wrote it to the hardware. You made it make sounds. You made it print stuff to the screen.
There is a line in here where you say that if someone else had done it right,
Let me see.
you wouldn't have felt the need to create Linux. Do you still feel that way?
Yes. Yes. I mean,
Yeah, I
I'm
definitely
perfectly
don't
happy
think
being
that
lazy, and if
Microsoft
somebody
has
else
really
does
done it right.
something better than I. Why would I try to recreate that?
Yeah.
I needed an operating system, and that's why I started doing it. But if it hadn't been an operating system, it would probably have been something else close to hardware.
Right. Speaking of hardware, maybe we should build a computer here for a second. Oh, our cooler. You've talked about this very briefly already, but to you, and this is another Linus thing in common. I love using computers. I hate hearing them.
Oh yeah.
So we got you an NHU12S
Okay, we're going to
TR5-SP6.
want the
What a catchy
gold
name.
dwarf.
I know, they really have nailed down the engineering way of
we
naming
gain
things. These
more
guys are
health with the
pure
gold dwarf.
engineering
We are going to want
all day,
the,
every day.
This may be very similar to what I have on my. Yep. That looks
barbarian.
kind of similar. I mean, it's a
soldier,
heat
and
sink.
we
They all
are
look
going
the same.
to
It's a perfectly
want-
cromulent wheel. We didn't feel the need to reinvent it. While I'm installing this, you have said
Going to want
no,
some X. Both of these
never,
we're going
with
to
regards to
want
water
this.
cooling.
I
What
mean,
for a tank?
that sounds stronger than I would have gone. I'm not interested in water cooling mainly because I feel it has the potential to be both less reliable than regular air cooling, and people have issues with it gurgling, which I find to be a more annoying sound.
Yeah, that mostly has to do with improper, what would I call it? Improper alignment, or, oh, what would you call it? Improper orientation, because air always rises. So you want to count on the fact that your loop, even if it is an AIO, you want to count on the fact that some of that water will, what would the word be? Not really perspirate, but I don't really know what you would call it. But like there is like the rubber, even though you don't generally think of it as semi-permeable, it is semi-permeable. So you will lose some water through the hoses and stuff over years. Even though you wouldn't really think that rubber should be watertight, right? Generally, for most purposes, yes, rubber is watertight. But when you're talking about a hose over years and years and years, some water will actually escape through the hose. That's the thing. So your loop has to account for the fact that you will lose some water throughout however many years the AIO or whatever kind of water cooler you have in there is going to be in there for. So then where is the air going to sit? Well, the air is generally going to sit at the highest point in the loop. Where's the highest point? If it's your pump, that's when you're going to hear the gurgling noise. It's when you have your AIO, say your pump is here, and then your, say you have like your water cooler on the front of the case, but then you have your hoses going up to the pump. Well, the pump is now the highest point in your PC. So now all the air, because air rises, is going to be up in the pump. That's where the gurgling noise happens. Whereas if you swap it so that your hoses are going down to the bottom here, all of that air is going to be at the top of the radiator because that's going to be higher than the pump. So the air will be up here. So you won't really hear any gurgling because it's not going through the pump. Same thing with a top-oriented mount. If it's on the top, then all the air is going to be at the top of the radiator. It's not really going to go through the pump. And so, yeah, generally like the worst configuration is having your hoses at the top on a front mounted radiator. That's where all of the air is going to be circulating through the pump. And that's where the gurgling noises come from. So he's not really wrong about this. Also, a lot of people just assume that water cooling just automatically equals better cooling, and that's not really the case. You think about, oh, well, water conducts heat better than air, but both of them, if you really think about it beyond that, both of them are air coolers. Both of them are using the air to cool it, because one is using, what do you call it? One is using the heat pipes in there to transfer the heat from the CPU into that radiator, which then transfers the heat into the air. The other is just using the water with some of their minerals and things mixed in there so that it's it reacts better with the copper heat sinks and stuff, so that it doesn't just dissolve that and make a huge mess inside. But anyways, it uses the water to transfer the heat into the larger radiator, hopefully, and then into the air. So they're both effectively air coolers. So it's effectively wrong to call one air and one water, but it's more easy to know what someone's talking about when you refer to one as air and one as water. Both of them actually are using liquid. That's the thing. One is using a pump to circulate water. The other is using heat pipes. So yeah, it's effectively wrong to call it air and water, but it's easier to refer to them in that way. But effectively, the main difference, because heat pipes actually transfer the heat better than water does. The heat pipes are actually more effective at transferring water. So if we're talking about heat transfer, technically heat pipes in the air cooler win. So yeah, it's not just about heat transfer. Most of it is actually about surface area. And this is where people get it wrong a lot, because a lot of air coolers can match or even beat like 240 millimeter radiators. A lot of them. A lot of like good air coolers can match or beat 240 millimeter water coolers. So the main area that I think air coolers can't match or beat water coolers is when we start talking about, it's like the 280, 360, and 420 millimeter radiators. Those are the ones that air generally can't beat. And it's not because, oh, well, air is less conductive than water, because yeah, it's not even a correct way of thinking about it. It's more because the surface area that you get with an air cooler is not as high as the surface area you get in a whole 360 or 420 even millimeter radiator. The surface area simply can't compete, because you're dispersing that heat over a much larger surface area. You can disperse that heat much more easily with much lower fan speeds and much less noise, and still maintain much lower temperatures. That's really the main thing that I focus on with my PC, because I do want it to be quiet and I do want it to perform well. Is I focus mainly on surface area. How much surface area am I bringing in air through? How much surface area am I pushing the heat out from? How large is the surface area that I'm getting rid of my GPU heat? How large is the surface area that I'm getting rid of my CPU heat? Because if you have a large surface area that you're drawing air in, and if you have a large surface area that you're pushing heat out, the fans don't have to work as hard. They don't have to run as fast to get you to as cool of setting. Well, to get you to as cool of temperatures. And generally that also means that if you're overclocking, if you're into overclocking, you can overclock harder. It also means that generally your components will last longer because they're cooler. Yeah, surface area is very underrated in the PC building industry, especially when you look at these like mini PC builds. It's not very practical when you look at it in terms of, okay, if I don't want my PC to scream at me when I launch a game, what does that look like in terms of the space that I'm going to need? Well, you're going to need more space for more surface area. That's where I really hate the mini PCs, because you're going to have a lot more noise to get rid of that heat
than like a nice big fan that just has a background whooshing sound.
That is very fair. How about the next time we do this?
Yep. I mean, you can prove me wrong.
I'll try you out. I'll try you out, because what's nice about water cooling is because you can get so much more surface area.
Let me check what I'm doing here with AI just to make sure. Baldur's Gate 3 rank stats from most important to for the barb. Pretty sure they're going to rank strength as, yeah, strength they rank as 1 more because they're going for more of like, oh, barbarian damage dealer. I'm going for more tank, but yeah. Then constitution, obviously, strength and constitution. Dexterity 14. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because, yeah, your medium armor, the extra dexterity will kind of help with that. Right, we would kind of need, yeah. Wisdom, mental defense, yeah. Yeah, charisma is more for, yeah. Yeah, 14 for the +2 armor class, yeah. Because at 12 you're just getting the +1, I believe. I believe this is the same as what armor class it grants your character. Is at 10 it's a 0, and then at 8 I believe it's a -1. Yeah. Yeah, every 2 it's, yeah. Because, yeah, getting it up to 15 doesn't actually give you anything in terms of like armor class from what I remember. And then wisdom. That should be okay, I believe. I believe that should be okay.
You can run the fans barely spinning at all, and some of the pumps really nice. And there's accessories that you can get to hook them up in tandem, so you get redundancy. It's like ECC.
But you don't get the redundancy for things growing in your cooling fluids and stuff like that.
He does
right?
watch our videos.
This video is very like, okay, let me try just loading it at lower quality and maybe
I've seen people with green stuff in there.
Or leaking on your entire server rack.
That's bad too.
Listen.
Yes.
His whole server rack just covered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Like, there's definitely bad things about water cooling. Pretending like, oh, water cooling is all positives. Well, water cooling, it's not really, in all reality, it's not really a good way to refer to them, but it's like the best way that there is to really differentiate them, but it's not very good in terms of how most people just think of them when you refer to them in that way. Like, oh, water is using water and air is using air, and that's yeah, that's just not correct. They're both using air. They're honestly using pretty similar mediums to transfer the heat into the air too. So water and air are really much more similar to each other than you would think. One is really just using heat pipes and the other is using water. It's actually very similar. It's honestly wrong to refer to them as air and water.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I
we can
don't
still
want
try to
that.
convince you.
Yeah, we're trying to get them.
Yeah, way to go, Elijah.
Yeah, I assume this is a special C3 LTT tech screwdriver.
You better believe it. What do you think? I just like seeing inside technology and stuff.
Oh, nice strategy.
The video is very laggy though with the
Our community wanted to
game.
know what you do to relax.
I read less than I used to, but that's still what I do. These days, I mean, this is part of it. I just design pointless
I
stuff.
think-
There's
did we
no
do
pressure there. I actually don't think I have a very
I think it was
stressful
survival
life.
and
How much of that do you think
perception.
is attitude, though? Because you do bring up that as the user base grew, you did feel
perception and
more
survival,
pressure.
let me see
Right.
here.
I mean, part of it is we have, I wouldn't say perfected, but almost perfected the workflow. We've used the same workflow for
Let
the
me bring
kernel
up that
now for
chat.
20
It's
years.
related,
And it's not just
skills.
Git, it's the whole release schedule, it's everything around
perception,
it. And that means
survival,
that
animal
when you
handling,
know
and
what's
nature.
going on and you kind of, it's a predictable workflow, it's no big surprises. That's not stressful. And technical problems are
Survival,
not stressful either because
handling.
technology you can fix, right? And we're good at that. The main source of stress for me tends to be people. I mean, I'm not a people person, famously, right?
NVIDIA.
You. And people are strange, and you can't fix people.
I think we're ready for the case. In which case, that was terrible. Don't even give me a reaction for that. I deserve nothing. Elijah, want to hit us with one of our other community questions?
If you could start Linux development all over again, what would you do differently?
So there's two answers to that. One is, now that I know how hard it is, I would never have gotten started in the first place, right? You need to have a certain amount of naivete to do something this
perception,
big. The flip side of that answer is I would not do a thing differently because it worked so well and it's been such an enjoyable experience. I've been very lucky in my life. I was at a startup for 7 years and I never felt that I was the smartest person in the room, and I never want to feel that, right?
Right.
You want to be
Perception
surrounded
is
by
survival.
people more competent than you, right?
other
Because
time. Okay.
otherwise, what's the point?
What brought you here?
Well, sometimes it makes you feel good to be the smartest person in the room.
That's a burn on you, too.
Still hysterical.
The license choice. I still stand by 100%.
Faced it, I
I love the
know it.
GPL version 2. I think it was the right license and it still is the right license.
Now, this isn't one of our planned questions, but have you ever thought about how much people have profited from Linux? Do you have any idea?
No, but I have said
I think it was voice
that I
7
feel
that I
very good about the fact
There's
that
magic keeping this chest
I now
sealed.
have
I can-
2 different projects that I started
What was that?
that both created
Let's hope the locals are
billion-dollar
friendly.
companies.
Oh, I
Health.
think billion
Something just
is an
woke up down
understatement
there.
Right,
at
I
this
mean,
point.
It's opened.
Yes, but I mean,
More of those
clearly
wretched
they,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was
people
7.
built billion-dollar companies on top of both of
Yeah.
my big projects. And some people ask me, doesn't that make you feel bad? And I'm like, No, you're not getting it. That makes me feel really good. Because that means that what I did
Odd that these
was
screens
worthwhile
are like
and meaningful,
not correct.
right?
Does it weird you out a little bit
And it hasn't
that
been
the
fixed.
largest
This game's
entity
been out how long,
known
but
for Git at this point, more broadly in terms of
Sure,
the user
with
base,
that,
is
yeah.
owned by Microsoft?
It's strange in a historical context,
Right?
But it's kind of funny at the same time,
Right?
And what I find even funnier is that so it
I
turns
did that
out
one,
these
didn't I?
days I
Yeah,
think
I think
Microsoft makes more
so.
money of their cloud than they do of like Windows, which is like what I grew up with them being
Yeah, the
known
Windows
for.
behemoth.
And it turns out the majority of the Microsoft cloud runs Linux. So
Yeah.
we're friends, right? The rivalry took some more time, but that went away too, and I'm very happy with that.
I mean, I think that depends who you ask. Now that Linux is coming in a big way for gaming, there are certainly people at Microsoft, particularly in the Xbox division, who are feeling pretty combative and defensive about that. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I'm obviously not a gamer, so I don't see that part, but...
You did make some games.
Oh, very bad ones. Yes, no. But I mean, if you're a teenager and you're into computers, you will make a game. I mean, that's what you do.
What, didn't you make one, Linus?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, if you're competent and a teenager and into computers, you make a game.
There are different kinds of
sorry.
competency. I met a girl when I was a teenager.
Fair enough.
Now, you were pretty surprised to see that we had like a product lineup, and that is a larger part of our business these days. But I pulled this out to open up a box, and I thought you might like it. This is actually made by another creator team, Evan and Caitlin. Slide up, and then slide it back.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cute?
I actually know who you're talking about because I
Really?
may not watch your.
What the heck?
Like every other YouTuber you mention, I know them, but
How is that even possible? We share a name.
I've seen your videos too. But you're talking about the guys or the couple who does like they do that pumpkin
Oh, the
thing
resin
every
pumpkin.
year. That's where I know them from. Yeah.
So this is their product.
You could stab somebody with this, and you'd have fun doing it.
Would you prefer that or the samurai sword?
It's been
But it would take longer, yeah, with that.
It's a very cool thing for me to see others in the creator space kind of parlaying what they learn, sort of doing things with. I see, and I know it's owned by Google, but I see YouTube as almost like an opening up of knowledge in the same way that
Yeah, I
open
think
source
he looks
is.
pretty
But it just was
good
not
like this. I'm just gonna
available
make sure that-
before.
I think
And
that
it's very cool
is
to me to see people
the face that I
taking
went
the
on
knowledge they
first.
gain
Yeah.
from this giant repository and just
Creating
creating
shit.
things. It's yeah, so I wanted to
Okay.
shout them out because I haven't actually talked about this yet. I bought one. They offered to give me one. I
Doubly
said, you know
sure.
what? That's so cool. I can't take it from you.
Got everything
I'll buy one. I
correct.
guess this goes in here
Pretty
now.
sure
Elijah, do
that
you want to hit us
we
with another community
have.
question?
Was there ever a moment that you got so close to just walking away and being done with developing Linux?
No. I mean, there's been many moments where, like, I walk away and I just say that, hey, I'm fed up. It might be some technical problem that I've just been hitting my head against the wall, or it might be like just somebody who annoys me, and I'll walk away and I'll take a long, warm bath and read a book because I'm like, I need to relax. I need to just walk away from this. But it's always with the knowledge that, hey, tomorrow morning
Yeah, I
I'll
could
be
do
there.
tank work.
Fresh as roses.
Okay, we're going to go a little deeper now. I do think that when you do things that are consequential, the other things can start to feel inconsequential and therefore boring. Do you feel that if you reach the stage where you don't feel needed with Linux, that it'll be very difficult?
I hope not. I mean, I definitely don't want to be the guy who holds on to something. And I've always said that if somebody better comes along, I'll step aside, and I really hope that's true.
Okay, well, I wired up your bottom fans, and maybe now is a good time for us to talk about your case. So this, the fractal torrent, was chosen because it has two gigantor fans in the front. Scandinavian design. That's sort of what they're
hoping.
known
Yeah,
for.
I see there's a mesh there. So
There's a mesh
the
dust filter?
dust will not go in.
Oh, this is not on our scheduled questions, but cats or dogs?
Dust
Both.
is always.
I don't
going
count
to go
cats
in.
and dogs even as
Hope
pets.
is less
They
dust
become family
goes in.
members. Dogs maybe even more so than cats, even though I started out with cats. But then you have pets like rats and gerbils and fish. Oh, fish aren't even pets. Fish are pests. I don't understand people who do aquariums.
But we're not judging.
No, I mean,
No,
you be
not
you.
It's not a Linus thing to be judgmental.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
No, we've had everything. Rats were great.
I've heard they're awesome.
They are. I mean,
Yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard
the
that rats
biggest
are
problem
great
with rats
pets.
was that they only lived for 3 years, and that broke my daughter's heart. And she said, never again, because they don't live long enough to.
Yeah, that's true.
And they bond and they're so
I'm not
social.
They are
sure
very
about
social.
turtles as
They're
pets. I know
fun, they're
turtles have
super
a
nice
very
creatures.
long
Did you know
lifespan.
that Alberta, Canada is the only place on Earth, other than, I believe, the
Turtles, like
Antarctic
box turtles, I
continent,
believe it's
where there
like
are no rats.
I think Canadians
50 to
might
80
be
years?
overly proud of this because maybe it's because even rats
Turtles,
don't want to live.
very long.
That's crazy.
Sorry. Yeah.
Same thing
you
with
need to
like
cut
a
that
lot
out,
of the
but-
talking birds. And
Oh no,
stuff.
that's hilarious. I love it. I
Some
love
of
it.
them are like 200
See,
years.
what I was teeing myself up for was they were eradicated, but his was better. Okay, I think our next order of business is power.
Images of goblins.
We went very overkill.
Oh, okay, I see that. 1600
Oh, I
watts.
should probably destroy
That
that
is
thing.
the Prime
I think.
TX 1600.
I don't know what it does if you
Basically-
don't
Big box,
destroy it,
and it
but
don't
I'm
fit
pretty
there?
sure it's
Oh, yeah.
probably
Oh, yeah,
better
it'll be
to
fine.
destroy
And what we
it.
liked about this was you like reliability,
Yep.
12-year warranty, and
The
we
parasite
both like
Investigation.
silence.
Will we
And because it's so
clear it?
efficient
I'm not
and
sure
rated
our
for so much
intelligence isn't
power,
the greatest.
that fan is unlikely
We
to
clear it,
ever even
barely.
spin.
Very good. Yeah, no, power supplies matter. They may not be the
casing is
sexiest part
fragile.
of a computer,
The
but
slightest
they do
touch
matter.
could cause
That's
it
what
to
I tell my
crumble.
wife about my power supply. Wow. I'm gonna switch spots with you. I'm gonna. Whoa, which one's which now? Okay, I couldn't get him to do the I'd like to interject, but can you just stand there for a second and then just point at me?
Oh, you're gonna dub over this.
No. This is for the Spider-Man meme.
I don't do social media, so I don't do the memes.
The Spider-Mans point at each other and they're both Spider-Man. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It'll be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to actually build it. Elijah, save me! Hit me with a couple of rapid-fire questions.
Is it pronounced GIF or
Capricious
GIF?
Positions says at Packlord21 top viewers stream
No.
live.
Oh no, not this again. Somehow I need to make it so that anyone who mentions stream boo at all, I just immediate ban. I don't know how we make that happen, but yeah. It should just be an immediate, I type stream boo and I get banned. I don't know how / why they keep
No,
ending up
I'm kidding.
here,
It's
but
GIF.
yeah.
I actually got this question, not this question, but somebody sent me an email asking me if Git is with a hard G or a soft G, like GIF.
Okay.
And I was like, don't even make that joke.
Okay, hit us with another one, Elijah.
You were talking about it earlier, walking away from Linux briefly. Well, what happens to Linux if you just die?
Wow.
What a weird way to ask that.
Well-
That's what the community wanted to know.
The traditional question is actually if you get hit by a bus.
Oh,
The
okay.
implication is that I die, but
Okay, can we redo the take then?
No, you're stuck with it now. You asked Linus Torvalds that question. You have to live with that.
No, the community.
Unless you just die.
Well, wait.
you know what? We have such a healthy development community. It's ridiculous. Most other open source projects have like a couple of people involved. If it's a healthy community, they might have tens. We have 1,000 people involved in every single release, and we do releases every 9 months,
yeah,
every 9
passes.
weeks. If I fall down and die, or my plane crashes on the way back home from
Oh, I don't want to be responsible for that.
What does this
Can
do?
you
Linux
imagine
will
the
be
headline?
Context uses something unusual about the brain.
That would kill my reputation completely.
Well, but then you can do the intro with the swords and make it really impressive, right?
Oh, lordy.
There can be only one. And I killed the other one. On the internet, nobody has good
I don't know if
taste,
the
so
strength approach is
it would
that
become a
great
meme,
of
I'm
a.
sure.
Is this
thing
you
to
approving
try
that
it.
we
I
can
feel
do
like
that
the
then?
No,
dexterity one
absolutely. If I'm dead, I won't care.
Okay. Speaking
Does it
of
say
you're dead,
how
won't
high
be
of a
able
roll
to,
we
I guess,
need for
consent
each
to
of
it.
these?
What, necrophilia?
I mean, I have a
No, I'm sorry, that's not where I was
better.
going.
Jesus!
That's not
I
where
have a
was
better
going.
modifier for
I
a
was going to
strength
go into the topic
roll.
about AI and
Can
generative
try the
AI.
strength
Is
roll.
it a bubble or is it a computing revolution?
I guess
I mean,
we'll
clearly-
see
it's
how well this
clearly both.
does.
Right,
I
it's
guess we're going
clearly a
for the-
bubble.
yeah.
And at the
We've
same
got the
time, it's
plus
very
3, so-
interesting, and I think it will change society, and I think it will change how most skilled jobs get done. At the same time, I don't think it's as revolutionary as people
that going
make
to
it out
actually
to be.
work?
I want to specifically talk about AI with respect to coding, and particularly vibe coding. What are your thoughts on an AI model being trained on the work of real people?
Same way that it would have otherwise.
Artistic community, rightfully angry that the AI never would have been able to do anything without the large-scale theft of work. So, what is your take on that?
I'm like, that's reality. Deal with it. That genie is out of the bottle. You're not getting it back, and you're not getting it back whether you are a photographer who's out of work. Those things are gone, right? Because you can fake pictures so much better now. Or you're a programmer that has to learn to deal with a new reality. I think actually on the programming side, we're in a fairly good spot. I really think that AI will be a tool and it will make people more productive. I think that vibe coding is great for getting into programming. I think it's going to be a horrible thing to maintain, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So I don't think programmers go away. You still want to have the people who know how to maintain the end result. I'm a huge believer in AI. I'm not a huge believer in the whole things going on around AI. I find the marketing and the
So you didn't
market
have anything,
to be
okay.
sick and twisted, and there is going to be a crash, and it's going to be ugly.
Not financial advice?
No financial advice.
Speaking of companies that are growing exponentially, we opted not for one of their GPUs.
Wow, what a segue. Again,
this,
to be fair, I have to say, I famously was not a huge fan of NVIDIA.
yes, that
But
was a thing.
the AI thing has actually made things so much better. Because it turns out NVIDIA cares about where the money comes
It turns out.
It turns out. That is always the case.
That was a big surprise for us.
But
us
when
Linuses. What you didn't choose was the classic Linux, which is a Radeon card. You specifically requested an Intel Arc, which is going to raise at least a few eyebrows into a shape like Arc. Thanks, Elijah. You know what? Let's keep you. Let's put you on the boat with 2 of everything.
Oh, the Ark!
Let's go!
Wow, it never ends.
According to Wikipedia, back in 2006, a little outdated, it was estimated that your code was about 2% of the Linux kernel.
Oh yeah.
If you had to guess now, or if you know, what percentage would you say it is today?
The first version of Linux was like 10,000 lines. I'm sure I've written code since then, but there's been thousands of people involved, and what I do these days is I don't write code. Sometimes I write code snippets and send them out as emails and saying something like this, in the hopes that somebody else will then write the final tested code and send it back to me.
Hey, that's another thing Linuses do, is send crappy, incomplete emails for other people to do the work.
Yeah, no, that's my life. Lines of code is not something you should ever attribute any importance to.
Yeah.
So like when we have 5 million lines of code for hardware descriptions, they're actually generated from the literal hardware descriptions that AMD uses to do their car.
What's more important is your Linus of codes. And we have one of those.
The puns, they keep on coming.
There was a recent thing from a major tech company where developers were asked to say how many lines of code they wrote, and if it wasn't enough, they were terminated. And there was someone here that was extremely upset about that approach to measuring productivity because
Oh yeah, no, you shouldn't
nothing.
even be upset. At that point, that's just incompetence. Anybody who thinks that's a valid metric is too stupid to work at a tech company.
You do know who you just said that about, right?
No.
Oh, he was a prominent figure in the improved efficiency of the US government recently.
Oh, apparently I was spot on.
Is this up to your standards?
Yeah, when it
Like,
comes
just
to
kinda
the
get
US
you strapped down
government,
when
yeah.
it's just stupid? Is it Scandinavian enough?
I don't think any of them do a particularly great job.
I have somebody to blame. If somebody ever makes fun of my machine, I like, oh, I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, well, that's a lot of pressure.
But it was Linus's fault.
Yeah, nice.
Damn, that didn't work.
You were traveling just before this trip. How often do you get to travel for your line of work?
Or have to.
Yeah, whoever brought that question doesn't realize that it's not get to travel, it's a pain. 1 year, fairly early on, I was counting the
yeah,
days
if
I
we
was away
jump,
from
we
home,
might.
and I was away more than half the year. And that's also the year I decided never again. And this was literally, this must have been 30 years ago. This was when I was still living in Finland. I don't enjoy traveling for work. These days,
Do
at
I
least,
not have enough movement?
I travel in
even
business
with the
class.
jump?
So
Oh,
that
we don't.
If I do the long overseas ones, I can lay flat and try to sleep through flights. That makes it bearable, but it doesn't make it fun. I don't tend to enjoy big cities. I mean, some of them are interesting. I still enjoy
Here we
going to
can
Tokyo
jump.
for some. I don't know why. Tokyo is one of those cities that, even as a big city, is actually.
It's got so much character.
Yes, it does things differently.
So this question was supposed to transition us into saying
we
thank
didn't
you so
even,
much for coming up
use any
here.
help
To the
there.
big city of Vancouver.
Well, no, but I was blown away when we arranged for this, and I was ready to move heaven and earth and bring everything to you, and you were just like, oh yeah, well no, I mean, I guess I'll just come up to you guys. That
Well, I
blew
mean,
my
that makes,
mind.
but it makes so much more sense. And honestly, as I told fake news here, I actually enjoy doing something different.
He compared this experience to a pre-Academy Awards dinner gala thing, as well as flying in a fighter jet.
To you.
Well, I
and
didn't
then we can
compare
look.
this to that.
You mentioned those
inventory.
things.
In the same sentence.
Yes. No,
This should
no,
be more
it is one of the
damage, right?
things I have
Yeah, 2 to
enjoyed
9, yeah.
as part of Linux has been that I've been able to do things that most people don't get to do.
Changed.
Right?
Oh,
And
no.
most
okay,
people
so it's my
don't get
avatar,
to
so yeah.
come and have
Change that at all.
fake Linus build a computer for them.
That's right.
So this is actually fun.
And
Sounds like, please don't
I
sound
don't
like
think
you have
this
a
is
gun
gonna do
to your
anything.
head.
No.
No, I love it. I love it. Honestly, that would be if we didn't still have a lot to do, that would be like the best final line of the video.
This was fun.
This is one people wanted. Linus or Linus?
So if you speak Swedish to me, it's Linus.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I did it. Oh, and he's gonna leave. That's okay. The video can be building 65% of a computer.
When I moved to the US and started speaking English, I started saying Linus.
Even coming over here and interacting with English-speaking
I feel
people,
like we want to kill these
most of
things
them
for
don't
the
know how to
extra battle
pronounce our name
XP.
anyway. So if you have to correct them anyway.
Oh, but I don't want to correct them. Like,
Oh, I see.
I don't go by Torvalds because nobody can pronounce Torvalds. Don't even try. Right.
What, after I spoke such fluent Swedish? Before coming into this, did you know anything, or did you
I can
search
do that
anything
in
about
one jump.
my personal
Wow,
Linux hijinks
that is a
that
jump.
I've experienced? Why are the two
I think
columns
jumping,
open
what I
source
remember
and
is, like,
installed?
So I consciously
tied
did
to your
not
strength, so it makes
search
sense that I'm
after.
able
I mean,
to
I've heard of
jump
you.
that much.
Don't-
He's
I mean,
not got
I
that
made
much
fun
health.
of the
I might as
fact
well just do
that,
a normal
that
attack
I
on
knew
him.
all the other
Yeah, 'cause
YouTubers.
he's gonna die anyway.
Yes, I knew of you and I'd seen videos. But at the same time, I did not
You as
want
well.
to
Let's
come in
just
here
jump to
and
the max
research
here.
the hardware or research.
Yeah.
I have accidentally deleted my entire
I don't think we
GUI
have
without
enough
realizing what I
movement
was
to do
doing.
that.
That was something.
I've done that.
And I have to type yes, do as I
Oh, we
say
can?
in order to install it.
So we
And
killed
maybe it will
both
install
of
a
them
bunch
in
now.
one turn, not lost
What is the point of
any
having
health.
I managed to completely brick an install, trying to do something as simple as install Steam.
What are you talking about? I've done nothing with this other than install that hard info thing.
How did this line up with your expectations for today?
I didn't really have a lot of expectations. I'm
How
not
do I
saying
know?
the
We can
expectations
just
were low.
force this
I'm
thing
just
out.
saying they were non-existent. It's
Yeah.
like, I didn't
Right.
know
Like a
what
strike
better.
roll.
Right. You're a groundbreaking YouTuber. That's what the message here
This
is.
ship is
You
crashing.
are
Do you
are
intend to
changing the
It
world.
cannot be
That's a great soundbite. Let's just do the whole video with just that. See?
Yeah.
Okay, so
15 seconds.
Okay,
So
here we
this
go.
is
Now we can
basically-
use the barbarian strength.
this is basically on you now, because if you give a reporter a soundbite like that, obviously they're going to cut all the rest of the part where they say they had literally zero expectations of you.
Maybe that's why there's so little video of me, because people decided, yeah, we're better off without.
Do you want to do the honors? Here we go.
We don't need
miss
to
it.
find
You missed it.
stupid devices.
There's a
we can
fan
just
rubbing.
tear it apart.
Elijah!
You closed the side panel, sir.
Take
I cursed
that.
it when I closed the side panel. I knew it.
That's
Should've
that
known
gentle
better.
whooshing sound you asked for, right?
That's, yeah, no. It's like a cat purring in your lap.
When we tested
Just
it,
going
it
to
was not
purr.
making that sound, so I am blaming you building it.
Wait, I see it.
It is the fan.
It fell out of the little cable management groove.
thing was going
We got this.
Yeah, that happens.
Everything
Yep.
is fine. Everything is saved. 64 gigs of RAM, all showing up. That's a good sign. That means all of our pads are contacting the pins in the motherboard socket.
Okay, try with the XMP profile
dangerous
enabled.
company.
Just try it. See anywhere.
Living on the wild side. Hit us with a rapid fire question.
This one on our Reddit got almost 100 upvotes. What do you prefer? Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo Switch?
We don't have an Xbox. We do have a PlayStation. I don't think it's been turned on
Fair
in a
point.
year.
Let
Because
me
it
come
gets
with
turned on for Christmas when the
can
kids
get off the
come back
ship
to
and
town.
watch each other's
They
backs along
play
the way.
whatever they play, Little Big Planet and something
did.
else.
But
We
that'll
had
have
a
to wait.
Nintendo. I think we had
Are
a
we going to help
we
each
had the
other
Wii
shadow
U.
hard?
The odd one, right? The one that
Yeah, that'd be the
yeah,
Wii U.
Yeah. To be fair, I played
She's right.
games too. What's the shoot the dinosaurs game?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah,
think
I
we
actually
need
like that
the
a lot.
key
Here's
for
something
this
cool.
still, don't we? Yeah, we
Horizon
do.
Zero Dawn was the first game I played all the way through on Linux.
Oh, of course.
Sure does.
Okay. Yeah,
Let's go.
Images appearing.
Nobody does the test of media. That takes forever.
These are the real
No,
tech
that's
tips.
the
The real Linus tech tips right here. Let's go.
Yeah,
Do you want to install
way.
Fedora? Let's see. Fedora is still your distro of choice?
No,
Oh, interesting.
I
It
can
is.
do the heavy lifting and press that button. Thank you.
Well, I would hate to step on your Linux
So
installation. I'd hate
this
to ruin it.
is presumably a newer version than whatever I installed last time.
Why Fedora?
They've been very closely aligned to kernel developers. They made things easier. Like Ubuntu very much wanted to be like a consumer-oriented thing. And in the
Yeah.
process, when I tried it many, many years ago, they literally made it hard for me to upgrade the kernel because that was not their target audience. So I said, yeah, this is not for me, clearly, by design. And at the same time, there are the
Interesting.
really tech-oriented ones where,
By the way.
by the way,
Yeah.
really?
It's
It's a thing.
It's a meme.
Oh,
They'll get it.
They'll get it.
they'll get it. I don't. Where you compile your own everything, you compile your own distro.
Yeah, that just makes
And
everything
again, that was not geared for me because
more difficult.
I don't
than it
care about
needs to
anything
be.
else than the kernel. So the only thing I want to compile is my own kernel. So I want a distro that just installs
place
and
your
just
hand
works,
on
and the only thing I will replace is actually the kernel.
Follow-up question to that then that was on the Reddit was, do you think that the advantage of having
Interesting. It's
a
interesting
million
that he
different
likes
distros
Fedora.
out there is also a disadvantage for Linux because there's so many options out there?
Right. I mean, I think the fragmentation has been a huge disadvantage over the years. If you're a commercial software developer, you don't have one target, you have multiple targets. And it's clearly held things back. At the same time, I mean, having the wild, wild west kind of thing has its own advantages, and I think the open source community has worked very well in this environment. It just hasn't worked for everybody. I think all the major distros are very aware that it's a problem, and they would want to have more unified like distribution, but at the same time they all want that unified distribution to be their unified distribution. So
anytime the topic of I want to set up a Linux computer comes up, what should I pick? And I don't think you could find two people that will ever give the same answer.
Immediate flame war.
It immediately becomes an argument, so.
I think it's part of the open source history too. We've had flame wars over editors. Those kind of died out. You have to have something that you believe passionately.
So now that you've said Fedora though, this is the only one that anyone's ever allowed to install again, right?
Right, right. Now, when I'm emperor and king of the world,
it will be Fedora?
That will be.
Should we figure out this install thing?
We can try flashing another drive.
I don't know, I've never tried Fedora before.
That is
once inside,
updating.
do as I
just
say.
can't tell
I'd
if
be
it's moving.
curious
You do.
I'll trust me.
how well it
do you want to show us how
performs
it's done
like
here?
gaming-wise on Fedora versus other
It's your operating
kernels.
By all
system.
means.
This has never.
I might look that up here really quick and just see, because I am curious now. Should I just do Fedora gaming versus, yeah. Should I do versus Ubuntu for game? I guess so. See if it will just have a, let's just say gaming, yeah. Does it have like just gaming? It's like a UI comparison. I know. Okay, I don't know. Does he test different distros as far as gaming?
We don't give Microsoft nearly enough credit. It's a really impressive business model they've built, which is spying, data acquisition and transaction. But look, this has made the obstacle to moving to Linux a lot less towering of an imposition than it might have previously seemed. And it's time to start benchmarking Linux, to start getting some data out there and available for those looking to jump ship off of Windows.
I think I know when I was on Linux how long ago? I want to say it was like 4 years ago. The performance between Linux and Windows, I want to say it was actually fairly close at the time. And given the history of where Linux performance has been compared to Windows in the past, which is quite a bit behind Windows, it has been steadily catching up, and in some places, from what I remember from when I was using it, overtaking Windows. So I think by this time, as of 3 months ago, it's probably quite a bit better. Sure. This actually different distros.
Them all today. The 5090 leads the chart for 1080p.
Okay.
At 176 FPS average.
Is this on Windows? Is this on Linux? What
Just like with
of
Windows,
Linux
we'll need to look at higher resolutions to ensure it's not CPU bound. The 9070 XT is disturbingly close to NVIDIA, though, for NVIDIA at least, up at 140 FPS average and leading the RTX 5080s at 134 FPS result by 3.9%.
Okay, where do we get into the like actual distro versus Windows comparisons? Okay, high Windows build.
That slam its 1% and 0.1% averages through the floor. These aren't anywhere close to the actual average FPS, indicating a bad experience despite a high average frame rate. We'll look at that in a frame interval plot in a moment. Unfortunately, animation error metrics don't yet work in Linux software that we're aware of, or at least not in the same way they do in Windows with PresentMon, so we can't evaluate that part right now, but we can still look at the frame-to-frame intervals. The 9070 XT has a lower average frame rate, but offers a significantly better experience than NVIDIA's flagship RTX 5090. The 5090 has an average that's 9% ahead of the 9070 XT.
Where does he get into, like...
as its lows are up from a typical result of 8 milliseconds. That's a 10 to 11 millisecond excursion frame to frame
Windows, right?
pacing. The 9070 XT is
Windows?
superior in this test. That may change if NVIDIA is able to fix whatever the problem is. However, a fix with like spikes is what makes the experience bad.
Still Windows.
Because the inconsistency run to run is just so high for the 5090's low end average
Where
performance.
do we get into
which
the
is just the nature of poorly. It lands predictably below that.
This is Linux. Is there a Windows one before this, or?
The Linux native build had some serious.
Okay, so where does it get into like the actual comparison between Windows and Linux? I don't know. This is more of what? Okay.
Hey everyone. So today I'm comparing Ubuntu 25.10 and Fedora 43, the two biggest names in the Linux desktop world.
Performance. I don't know, I'll just ask AI. AI will do a pretty good job of researching it for me. It says negligible, yeah. Okay. Interesting. I want us to just see here. I want to just see what it recommends. What people across the internet. Bazite, interesting. SteamOS for desktop, interesting. Based on Fedora and is atomic. Interesting. Fedora, interesting, because those are the two that it said previously interested. Interesting, Glorious Egg Roll, yeah. I have definitely used his compatibility layer before when I was using Linux. Interesting, it's also a Fedora. Pop! OS, I have been impressed with Pop! OS prior. That was one of my favorites. Yep. Yeah. Arch-based, yeah. Arch just seems like it needlessly in my throat now. Oh my god. Second. Arch just seems like it offloads unnecessarily too much of the customization and setup of things that should and could and can be and oftentimes is better to be done automatically without needing user intervention at every single step. It seems like Arch hands too much of that to the user. It can be good if you just like to micromanage every tiny aspect of your computer, but I don't think that the vast majority of people do want to do that. It's like, do you want another job just to use your computer? Probably not. So yeah, for those reasons, I do not like Arch. And also, yeah, it's more of a rolling release, so generally less stable too. So, yeah. Steam's Proton is quite good. Lutris is quite good. Honestly, Proton has gotten so good that, yeah, you can just pretty much run everything with Proton and it will just work flawlessly. Stuff like my Sound Blaster sound card, like... I believe it's the G6, right? Oh, come on, surely. Surely you know what is plugged. Okay, yeah, I believe it's the G6, yeah. Razer, what is this mouse? Razer Naga X. Oh my. See, this is more of the problem that I've had in the past with Linux that has kept me away from going back to it. It's just like, okay, like my peripherals, like especially my Sound Blaster X sound card. The surround sound that you get with that, with good quality, especially like planar magnetic headphones like this, the sound is just too freaking amazing and mind-blowing to go, okay, now I want to go to Linux where it won't support the surround sound and I won't get that amazing experience in game. Like, ooh, no. It is just like, for me, that is deal breaker in and of itself. That in and of itself is deal breaker. Like, I could care less even if I'm getting like 5 to 10 FPS more using Linux. And even if like everything is working quite a bit better in Linux, even with that, like I would still rather have the amazing surround sound that comes with actually supporting the software of my sound card. Yeah, generally it will support the basic functions, but yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I don't know. Generally, I have quite liked Windows 11. Hasn't really given me much or any issues. Windows 11 has been quite good in my opinion.
Never been more true than right now in this moment.
Well, let's 43 live ISO sounds about right. I also don't know how to flash that image under Windows, so you're on your own there. Well, I did the hard lifting here by pressing the download button.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
What's your #1 tech tip that you give people?
I don't give people tech tips because, I mean, I sit in my office doing email, and if somebody asks me over email for tech tips, I won't answer that. And that's not the kind of question.
Do you think they're emailing the wrong guy?
Yeah. You can forward it to me if you want.
Yeah.
Install Fedora. Boom.
Oh. He crazy as fuck.
Wow. To be fair, the other Linus did touch it in between. So I think that cured it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, I will.
I wonder how fast
I should
we
keep
can
this
do this.
because then I
Like,
might
if I don't
have a
even
Linux
like
installed that
try to
isn't cursed.
engage in
I can't
combat.
believe it took me this long to work up the courage to ask. I can't believe you responded in like 15 minutes or whatever it was.
Well, that's actually a rule for me.
Really?
I either respond almost immediately or you won't get a response at all. I don't leave stuff in my compost pile of a mailbox.
That's something you guys don't have in common.
No, I use my inbox as like a never-ending garbage to-do list. I like that a lot. Okay. How do you do it? Location services on or off?
I'm okay. So my approach to privacy has been
Like I
that
wanna
I'm
do
so
that
public
first,
that
and
the
then I
more I
can
can
show.
poison that well, the better off I am. Don't try to be worried about something. Just give it all out and be so uninteresting that nobody cares.
What would be some of the first things that you would set up?
I have my own
Bar
background,
can
which
we
is not quite as cartoonish as this. It's just a photo I
About
took.
12
It's a nighttime photo.
Is there any chance that we could get that background to share with people? Oh, you don't have.
Yeah,
you
we
don't have
really
to.
made it
There's no
a
pressure.
long way.
I probably have it on my phone. I can send it to somebody.
And then if anyone wants to get the official Linus desktop wallpaper.
Do you have Android phones so that you get full resolution photos?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was one of the questions, was iPhone or Android, and is there like because it's, has Linux as its backbone philosophical approach to choosing?
I mean, obviously part of it. Yeah, no. Part of it is also I got free phones for a while. I mean, people send me stuff.
That's something we have in common.
Yeah. So, and Apple never sent me a free phone for some strange reason.
We have that in common too. Apple doesn't like me.
Oh, okay.
we had one final question
There
for you.
is
Has mainstream acceptance
stuff
of
to
Linux
not like
become
about
more important
Apple.
to you?
I will definitely
or is it
say
enough that
that.
everyone's using it whether they know it or not?
I actually don't even care. The whole enough that they use it, I don't. I care deeply about users in the sense that a project that doesn't have users is pointless, right? So users do
so that
give
won't
any project and
get an
my
attack of
projects in
opportunity.
particular than me in that
Interesting.
sense. But at the same time, if you don't use Linux, that's again your bad choice. I don't. It's that's not on me. As long as there are enough users that what I do is meaningful and not just some mental masturbation, I'm fine.
And you know what I won't feel bad if you don't use? This product or service from our sponsor.
Wait.
This has got all you have to need.
No. There will be no Songs of Odoo, the all-in-one business app subscription. Tell me, where are the others?
Jeez. I've made such a far distance in such a short amount of turns.
No?
It's crazy. I'm already all the way up there.
How are you doing that?
Time for this songbird to fly.
Wait. No!
Odoo's got all your business apps. Save money and time, you have to plug the gaps. I'm talking about sales, inventory, and scheduling, and a million other benefits that Odoo brings. So if you think about time you'll spend dreaming of when subscription hell will end, realize that there's one way through, and all in one solution, yes, it's true. Listen when I say that all you gotta do is Odoo.
This was amazing. This vastly exceeded my expectations. This was so cool. Thank you so much on behalf of me, my team, the audience. I think you guys leave some love down in the comments below, please.
I mean, this was odd for me. I've enjoyed it. Let's hope I enjoy it after I read the comments too.
Yeah, be nice. Be nice, you guys.
I do have to say, I mean, one of the things, having done this for 35 plus years, you learn to have a thick skin. I probably had a thick skin to begin with, but I get a lot of hate too. I mean, you said I'm universally loved. No.
Well, what I meant is, throughout the universe, there are people that love you.
Yeah.
Not that all of them do.
If you search the whole universe, you are bound to find something.
That's okay. We don't really. I'm not really worried about an attack of opportunity there. We're definitely tanky enough to take it.
Transponder. You've made it in time.
Let me here real quick. There we go. That's something that I really like about using Windows is that like drivers for stuff like the Sound Blaster X G6 really just work very well. You know, or at least generally they do. I'd like to know what exactly does this. What is it exactly that breaks our fall here? Like, even with where I reached before in the story, we didn't really know that information.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Never wanted the easy path.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. No. First thing, we might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Open up. What's in here?
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Probably, yeah, these are camp supplies, so that's pretty good. I don't know if it's a really good idea to try to go
Can't
in.
get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Okay, so we can't really get into that right off the bat. Interesting.
More of those wretched things.
We don't really want to walk through the fire. I may want to pop my rage here since there's 3 of them and 2 of us. It might be a good idea.
Strike could be lethal.
I don't have that one move yet, do I? Okay, so I can probably do that. Probably should just focus on using range on her, I think. Got a range of 18, so if he's only like 2 away, then I can get way away from him here. Still be in range. Okay. I can only hit 2 of them at once with this. Is that going to be more damage overall? I think so. Yeah, it should be more damage even if it's only 2 of them. That's about the maximum range that she has then. Okay. Wow.
Let's end this. Bleed for me. Well, perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Well, obviously not. I'm a frickin' tank.
Keep going.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna survive. Seems pretty good. Value-wise.
Try me.
That didn't seem great.
Can't afford to stay idle.
No time to rest.
No time to rest, but we've got time to level up. Yep. 27 health already at level 2. there's nothing really that I can choose yet, it looks like, so yeah. I think level 3 is where I have more choices. Well. Yeah, now his health doesn't look so bad with the level up, so it'd still be good.
One day I'll catch a break.
Footprints. There may be even more that survived the crash.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for
this
maybe.
guy.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls.
A hand? Anyone?
Hopefully, we should be good. We've got a +3 and it only requires 7. Yeah, we should.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
Rip his arm off. He doesn't need it. Arms are overrated.
Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. A bit shocked. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Mm-hmm.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite? Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
No.
You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most?
Yeah,
no
she's
doubt.
a cleric.
But I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. And it looks like we're both starved for answers. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more? Oh, it was an act of foresight. Seek and you shall find me.
Okay. Well, I remember evocation is like the best for damage. All right.
Have a lot on my mind.
No.
Well, in it. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, so what do we do? Just wait for them? Okay, yeah, I guess you just wait for them to stop their stuff.
You're both twice as... But we don't know. I'm telling. And the crypt... Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Seems that I'm rather intimidating.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Oh, we just threatened them into submission. It's not really cunning. See if we can find what's her face here. I think it's this direction if I remember correctly. Isn't it? Say it's like up this direction.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
No, this is the orc thing. Yeah. No, we don't want to go up here yet. We want to get our other party member, wherever she is. No, this is it here. Yeah. Let's go up on them this way. This will be better.
And let the goblins have it? No. We take it to the group. Zoru was right.
The things they...
And if it is...
Your skull. Get rid of them.
Let's see. Oh man, we barely cleared that.
He's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose.
Damaze?
Enough.
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
No!
You lying rat!
Really? His athletics are successful in doing that? At least Gale got an attack of opportunity, I suppose. Yeah, just do some massive ice damage to him here. Hopefully. I guess not. Yeah, just stand back a ways.
Well, so much for peace.
There's only 2 of them, so we shouldn't really use our barbarian stuff here. Reckless attack, yeah, we can use that. That gives us 88%, whereas our normal attack is just 65. Same with like this, yeah. Don't really want to use that because we've only got so much rage that we can use. And I think it's like 3 times that we can use it until level 5 or so, and then it's like 4 times that we can use it every long rest. But yeah, you don't want to use it every battle.
Take you first.
Ooh. That seemed pretty nasty. We're gonna just freaking shove you as well. No? How does that fail? It doesn't even make sense. Oh yeah, that fails. Okay, you do have a heal, right? Because she could use the heal probably more than anyone else. Wait, we've got 2 heals. 4 to 7, 4 to 11. 4 to 7 is when we are more within her health range. He's almost gone. Oh. Okay, so she's moving on her own. Okay. This just to freaking eliminate you. We may want to just jump here because that will get us out of that ice all in one go. Whee! Big jump. Yeah. That's the thing. If there's not enough enemies, it doesn't make sense to use your like big abilities. I feel like we should heal Gale, maybe? I don't know. He's taking quite a bit of damage here too. Yeah. Yeah, frickin' slaughter that lady.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses.
No.
Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people
I feel like
possess
we
the
should
cure
probably
for
do a
this
short
infection. I
rest
must find
here.
a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Is she an elf?
Half
Yeah, I guess she
elf.
is.
I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin. Action, not reaction.
Let's get your level up here. Okay. Guess there's nothing for us to choose on her then. That works.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Oh,
times.
should we do a... I feel like we should do a short rest. I feel like it's not going to be a bad thing to do. Yeah.
Moving ahead.
Maybe we should go explore that area more. Is there a way to lock this north-south? I don't know that there is. Okay. It should be to the west, right? Yeah, west and then a little bit south. I want to explore these areas. Use a jump, I think so. We jump over it. Hopefully they won't walk through it.
There, a mind flayer. It's hurt.
You approach the dying monster.
Oh.
You could end compassion. Yes, you should be. It's possessed, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus
I don't know
elsewhere.
if we're gonna win this roll. Okay, I guess we do. I don't know that I've won this
Your
one
mind's
before.
views, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
Okay, this one doesn't require much. That's good.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
We should go a little bit further south, it looked like. I do want to fairly thoroughly explore the area. Oh, yeah, this guy.
Hurry! There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed... There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Don't we? I saw you on the ship. Free, scuttling about. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first. Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate.
I'll get little rest, given the stack of unread books waiting for me. But I'll try.
You made the right choice. We're going to have a wonderful time, you and I.
Oh boy.
Someone there?
Okay.
Shall we? Here we go.
All right, what now? At the ready.
Will it attack us or what? Yeah. 21. Ooh.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes. The boar shuffles its trotters, unsure. Then it dashes away into...
Okay. Interesting.
No traps, please.
Nothing? Aye. I feel like next we should go into that, yeah. I know we can explore that a little bit more. Northwest, I believe. Yeah. So then let's just go to the east. Turn one. Pretty sure these aren't gonna be any better than, yeah. Oh yeah, the camp supplies. See if we can get through this door here.
Let's see what this does.
Why do you give a book? Everything all right out there?
Oh, can I leave? Okay, let me leave. He might have a good role for like deception.
Why
I'm
do you give a
guessing.
book? Everything all right out there?
Yeah. Performance. Really? He has a +2 from charisma for that as well. Let's see. Oh, his performance wasn't good enough. No, I should have gone with the bonus and it would have.
Think I'm stupid, but if you come through that door, you're...
Can we do it again? No, we can't. Well, it was worth a try.
How much farther can I go?
What happens if we dip our weapon in water?
I need a little extra edge.
I don't think that'll really do anything for us, right? I don't think so.
Wouldn't take much to send that stone crashing downwards.
Easy. Okay. What are you doing way up there? I don't know. Okay, I don't know though. Okay, we're probably going to want to jump so we're out of the fire. I don't think that we're going to be able to stealth here. I really don't. Yeah. Actually, let me see. Like explode onto her. We can try. Didn't. I'm gonna rage here because there's a lot of them. It's worth the rage. Okay, then we are going to jump. Can I jump? Oh, I can't jump. Well, I'm going to take less damage from the fire anyways here. Pretty sure I should have the movement. Yeah.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Yeah, you did. What on earth? Why was she up there? That doesn't even make sense. I don't know. I can jump, I'm pretty sure. Get out of the fire here. Oh, maybe I should try putting some of these fires out. Also a berserker. Or barbarian, I guess, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's put out your fire as well. Yeah, we should heal. Okay, so I think the fire went out there, yeah. Yeah, you gone. If I move, yeah, if I move away, it's going to spark that.
I am fury. I am death.
Okay, let's see if Fury and Death here can jump across the fire here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's say we should do that against him, yeah. Then, oh gosh. Can't use a potion of healing? Jeez. Oh my, I can't use healing from her either? Jeez, my dude. That is bad. Yeah, we're just gonna eliminate that guy. Just in general. That's good.
My injuries need tending.
Yeah, obviously. We should have you use your healing, and then
choice but to keep going.
actually, I have the cleave that will hit multiple targets. I can also use that. I feel like that plus the cleave is going to be my best bet here. Yeah, I won't be able to hit 3, but I'll be able to hit 2 here.
Victory awaits.
Okay, you definitely want to do that. Let's see if we can eliminate you. Oh, almost. Geez, she still only has 6 health. Jeez.
Let's finish this.
Still can't heal her at all. Let's eliminate you. Really? Okay, so now he's gone at least.
What now?
I think we help her up. Can't attack him at all. Dipping it in blood, I don't think is going to do anything for us. We could try it though. No, we can't? Okay. I'll just end then. You really need healing though. Like, Please get a good healing roll. That's not particularly great. Let's close the door then. And then let's move somewhere that the archer probably can't hit us very easily. I feel like actually like right here is going to be fairly difficult for the archer to actually hit.
My faith will protect me.
Let's flaming you. Okay. Yeah, of course a miss,
Let's have a little fun.
Yeah.
Life comes easy these days.
Okay. Which one? He's got less health though. Ooh, see, that's the thing that I love about that. Yeah, there we go.
Make way.
Why did the door open?
Can't give up.
I don't know, can we stealth? I feel like we can't.
Just like old times.
Yeah, we can't.
Still on my feet.
Ooh. Yeah. This is what I love about the barbarian. You just have so much raw power, even like, yeah, on the tank.
Time to strike.
I think it is probably time to strike here. Can we reach you? Yeah, we can.
You bow or you break.
Oh.
Need to act fast.
The jump should probably give us enough movement here. No?
Got to move.
I would definitely think it. No? Oh my. Well, I guess. We made it a long way there.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Yeah, we can just jump right to him because of our strength. Our strength is so high. Yeah, say bye-bye. Yeah. What I love about Barbarian. Do we have another? Yeah, we don't have another rage. Yeah, we're going to want to long rest then. Oh, we should have used that barrel to explode on them.
My feet can carry me.
Yeah, I don't know that we really want to explore much further. I feel like dipping might. It's not? It's not a dippable surface? What? I would definitely think oil would be. Alright, well, let's check their inventories. That's light armor and it's higher armor class than what I have on? Wow. I guess so. Yeah, it's still just light armor. I know heavy armor isn't great for raging, but yeah. I know light and medium armor is fine for it. Yeah. I don't know if anyone else will need that kind of armor. I don't think so. Pretty sure everyone else has at least that kind of armor.
No one's stopped me yet. Breathe deep and move.
Okay. Well, I think before we venture further, we are going to do our long rest. Yeah, we should have definitely enough camp supplies and such. It will restore our rage, which is the main thing that we want. I think I have used both rages fairly responsibly. I don't think that I have used them needlessly whatsoever, so I think it's a good use both times because we were like outnumbered, and yeah, each time that I use them I feel like I use them fairly
A monster
well.
forms inside us, and you think to be idle. I knew
Nah,
your
we need
kind
that
to be
rage.
fragile, but I didn't foresee
We
the
need that
severity.
rage.
Be quick about your rest. We must locate a crash. A thick-headed notion in a complex circumstance. Do you suppose the parasites inside us dare to rest? That the Geich do not still pursue us with each peal of the bell? Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
I kind of like her though. Honestly, she seems like the most trustworthy companion that we've got. Yeah, she really does.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
She seems like the most trustworthy companion that we have. Magic mirror, the heck? Oh no. We don't need to do anything there now.
Go to hell. Oh, nothing. Nothing. I'm just poorly making a point. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract. Point well made. I see. I'll wake you bright and early. We'll need to find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
I thought she wanted to talk
Doing
to
the
us.
rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. What were you two talking about? I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel. I was merely making an observation. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that. Caution is a luxury we don't have. Let's rest and wake up at first light.
Do you mind? I'm brooding.
He's brooding. Okay. So I think now... Yeah. Yeah, it gives us 2 points of rage. Okay. The higher our level, the more points of rage it will give us.
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
It opens with my axe. That just to leave the place? Okay. no light source in the corner? I guess not.
That might be worth a look. What was that? Might be useful. No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
More camp supplies. I can light it sideways. Oh my.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
I think I should be fine, hopefully. Yeah. Is that where we want to go next? That's just the way, yeah, that's just the way back outside. In here that we have that other door? Yeah.
This place wasn't built for the living. Let's have a look. Wonder what's past this.
fine, hopefully. Yeah, we are. No.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
The thing is, I know they're not dead.
I wonder what the next move is. On I go.
I know that there's another one over here. Kind of cheating right now. Yeah. Then I know that there's another one over here. I think.
Eager for battle. Without delay.
Yeah, there's just one per each of us. I don't believe that I will need to use rage.
So that's progress.
It says invalid target. Is there someone that I can use it on that it won't say like invalid target? There's not.
Interesting.
Throw? So I can throw something at it. That looks like it has quite the AoE though. That didn't do anything? What? That didn't wake it up? Let me try another throw then. Nothing, really? That one has an even bigger, okay. I'll just go straight to throwing it. Because I know that will deal some damage to him. From what I remember last time, that did some damage to him. Yeah. Oh, there's two of them down there. Maybe I should do rage. I don't know. I know we have to either. Well, no, I can't do it now. Okay. I'll probably do rage though.
Time to strike.
Well, I don't know. I may not need to.
My path be true.
There's blood in the air.
Yeah. Let's just go back here. No. Ooh. Okay. Okay, he's already gone. I'm really not gonna have enough movement for that, jeez. Okay. Critical miss, oh nice. Yeah, I don't know that I'll need to rage actually. I feel like we're pretty good without it. Yeah. Yeah, he'll be dead here, I'm pretty dang sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's have some carnage.
I don't know if I can get to somewhere that the path would be not interrupted. Perhaps there? Yeah. Okay, I can do a normal arrow shot. Ooh, and he's almost dead from that.
Let me strike true.
Really? I can't, okay. Wow.
Let's turn someone inside out.
can't. Yeah. I figured as much. How did my legs or whatever? I don't know. Oh, the ray of frosting, I think, yeah.
They won't know what bit them. Let's move.
Yeah, seems like a good idea. Do I have to do it from there? Got a pretty good jump. Do I really have to be like right on top of him?
Heading there.
Can't be like even right behind him? Well, I have to be right on top of him. Jeez. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that on him. A miss, sure.
Victory awaits.
There we go.
This must be ancient.
I feel like she can just do a healing on him. That should be all the healing that we really need here. Yeah. I didn't even have to use a rage there.
Blood? No, never mind.
Yeah.
Can't slow down.
Yeah, we eliminated all of them fairly well.
What's inside? Right tool will do the trick.
Okay, yep, we did it. Woo. That's worth some money here. I don't know. His dagger might be better than what's on this guy. Oh, I can... Yeah, I can group them. Oh, I don't need you doing that. Okay, how good is his dagger in comparison? It's the same.
Can't give up now. Moving in. Here we go.
What's that?
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge.
flames turn green.
The woods poured copper into the fire.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? Curiosity. Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? I am sure thou believest as such. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
I'm ready.
Oh, she can do it.
No one back home will ever believe this. These boots have seen everything.
Oh, all of our survivals rolls are failing. What about his? Wow, all of our survival things failed.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Broken. Must have been here a while.
I think this might be our best way up.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
I don't know, this battle in
Nine
particular
hells.
tends to
Open
be
the gates!
fairly easy, actually. We'll need to use rage here, either.
Get him!
damnable roach! Provoke the blade and suffer its sting.
I don't know, they've already done quite a bit of damage.
I won't give in. Don't waste a step.
Can't reach.
Can't afford casualties now.
Take your
Feel my mistress's wrath.
My sickle and sword, strike them down! Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders, charge them back! For the absolute!
Wow. I wouldn't think that his armor class would really be that high. Okay.
Leave no trace.
See, he's pretty good
Survival
actually.
is all that matters.
If I jump, want to take damage? Oh, not necessarily. I can jump quite a ways. Jeez. Don't have quite enough movement for some of these. But I can still arrow you to keep the rage going. Pretty much always in range to do something with him. Like that jump of his is crazy. Yeah, my health is pretty good overall and everything. Can I add? I can't. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know if I should have used rage. Just like, they've already done quite a bit of damage to me. Maybe I could use it to mitigate any future damage here. But yeah, I don't think I really needed to. -2 health, -1 health. Really? So she can't jump. Okay, she can jump to some places. Interesting. Oh, I can actually hit him that way?
This is your end.
Wow. That was quite the distance, actually. She's still got movement speed left, too. He's still hidden, right? No?
I'll do it my way.
Ooh.
Time to push my luck again.
I don't have enough movement. I can't, like, make it to there? No, there. Oh, if I jump, actually. Yeah, I can just jump there in one solid jump. Then I can freaking wham you.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Damn. The rage is quite crazy on him. I still got another rage in the tank, which is good. It was a very good starting position for our archers. Yeah. That's not really good for him, but for the other lady it can be. Can I use it on my character? Will that like actually work for me? I think so.
What am I to do?
We're gonna compare the shields. It's the same. I like the look of that one better though.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. On my way. Anything of use?
I should probably get to sleep here. I do like this build though. No, I don't want to do that.
What's up for discussion?
He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
They'll slaughter us if we leave. There's nothing we can do.
They're slaughtering us now! Someone's going to pay for this.
Anchor.
Arka, no! Wait! What are you doing? Can't talk now.
More goblins. What's next?
I think it's that lady up there. Actually, I don't know if I've talked to this lady.
Glad you were here for those goblins. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping, clawing at the arrow. Why? It was terrible. I should have just looked away.
Every Githyanki, yet these.
Let's find some prey.
Wow.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, I definitely won't need to use rage against one opponent.
Fall by my hand.
Yeah, he does some nasty hits.
Talk to me.
Not enough movement. Okay.
Now they see me.
Now can I? Okay, now I can. Force.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Yep. I got level 3.
If not over, then through.
Okay, where did Fearful Girl go? Okay, here she is.
You have good timing. Never. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Oh, this will be easy with the double dice, yeah.
That bloody Irenes! Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Does it give you? Yeah, this I believe is the one. Yeah, the bear heart. Is it a subclass or oh yeah, subclass. The bear heart, yep. Yeah, my huge base health too and health gain per level just make that really strong. Oh, it can only be used outside of combat. Oh, interesting. That could definitely be useful as well. Kind of curious about that one, honestly. C for the Battle Master. How did they spell it exactly? Hmm. I'll just try these three. Seems like a fairly good ones to go with. Rogue, right? Oh. Oh wow. Hmm. Thief seems like it would be better for sustained damage. I think I'll go Thief. It seems more sustained damagey. Okay. That's all of them? Okay, yeah. Our health is still good. I still don't think we even need to do a short rest yet.
Peer through the telescope.
Let me look through the telescope. See a dragon. Shoot it down.
see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting. The telescope points to the left. The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the right.
How many more
Not
people can
now.
I convince to go to the dark side? The dark side of the rage.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
They really don't want to talk to me at all. Jeez.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs. Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better. If the road was clear, a 10 days walk, maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Oh, trust me, we'll take care of the goblins. Oh, we can't open any of these. I wonder, actually.
One step at a time.
You're a thief, right?
It's
Let me save this, definitely. I don't think we're seen at all. Very good.
Step lightly.
Pretty sure we are in the clear, right?
Now what?
Yeah, I think we're in the clear.
Done with him?
Let's get going.
We could say
Another step forward.
We should have time for
So I still have 2 rages. I think that level 3 gave me a 3rd one out on a long rest. I think that's why I went from 1 rage left to 2.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos.
He trusted you.
Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that.
My God, you're a coward.
Oh, jeez. Don't know if we'll do this one. Barely.
You're right.
There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
Forgive that display. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too. I pray no goblin arrow. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Yeah, it's heavy, light, medium at 13. Medium 14, and it says I take one less from slashing. I know I don't want my armor to go too high generally. So I got 409 gold now. Interesting. I think I should go for the medium armor there. Seems logical. The no heavy armor is bad for my rage from what I remember at least.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Right. I mean, that's at least what I remember. Yeah. Yeah. Everything except heavy armor. Yeah, that's what I remembered.
Need anything else? Of course.
If we have
but
enough
please,
gold for
remember, you're not the only one in need.
No, I'm the only one. The only one, nobody else matters.
Sylvanas be with you.
Much better. I know with heavy armor, once your armor class goes up too high, it actually makes the AI basically not want to hit you because they're like, our chance of actually hitting you is very low.
Need anything else?
Need to sell.
Of course.
The
But
old
please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
No, I'm the only one.
Sylvanas be with you.
I should save here.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives. Our future.
I'm gonna quit.